Maybe you recognize this, right? So you're dieting and dieting and dieting, you're trying to lose weight, trying to lose fat. And it's been going well. This time it's been going well, right? And you look at the scale and you're like 10 pounds down and you're doing great and you're feeling amazing and you might even look like nicer in the mirror and stuff. But hitting your calories is incredibly difficult. Like it's fucking killing you. Eating these bland foods like chicken and rice and stuff, you literally can't do it and you're about to go insane. You're about to go crazy. And then you see the holy grail, the answer to the prayers that you've been waiting for, the anabolic cookbooks. Priced at just $100. That's a pretty good deal, right? So you see the protein pancakes and you make it and delicious. You say like this fucking smirk on your face, like it tastes like fucking shit, but you're coping since you just spent $100 on the cookbook and another like $50 to make this pancake. And then you make the pizza dough, which is made from egg whites. I'm sure that tastes great. Like, let me know if that does, as if I don't know it myself. And you're eating this shit and just all of a sudden you notice that your weight loss, it's stalled. And you ask yourself, why? Why can't I lose any weight anymore? And you keep going, keep going, keep going. And before you know it, you're back at your starting weight. So you're like 10 pounds heavier. And if this resonated with you, I already know because this is exactly what happened to me. I always used to, do well on cuts before I see these like TikTok videos on anabolic diets and I pick up a cookbook and then I'd ruin my fucking cut. Like it'd been going so well for me and then I'd fucking ruin it. This is something that probably resonates with you. So I want to get into the pros of anabolic cookbooks. All right, let's talk about the cons of the anabolic, cookbooks. So first of all, you look like a giant baby eating this stuff. Like seriously. If I reflect on my own eating habits back in the day, right? I can't believe I used to do this shit. I used to look like a fucking toddler that's ginormous, for example, and he's eating like these ginormous toddler meals. So for example, if you take like a good masculine man, think of fucking, I don't know, Andrew Tate. Do you think he eats fucking protein pancakes or Oreo milkshakes? I was making these Oreo smoothies on a daily basis thinking, all right, this time, they're going to taste super nice, but they taste like shit because there's the only thing that's really in it that's even resembles Oreos is maybe one Oreo cookie and the rest is like some weird shit. And that brings me to the second point. Look at the ingredients of a protein, like an anabolic meal. So I don't think I can show pictures of them because, I could get sued for this shit. But basically, it mostly consists of this, right? Oatmeal, protein powder, xanthan gum. Tell me when you find xanthan gum, all right? You're going to probably order it for $30. Greg Doucette specially flavored nuts, which you're going to put in your mouth. And then there are a million different other things that you need to buy to make this one specific meal. So like Oreo flavored dough for fucking, I don't know. And you need literally 50 ingredients to make a single serving of like anabolic food. I keep doing this because I don't consider cooking and food. I consider anabolic shit to be like a disgrace to the culinary world. Like genuinely, I find it like very discomforting to actually call anabolic food, to call that food and to call it, culinary art. It doesn't sit well with me. And if you think about it, the price, it's just going to fucking destroy you. When you need Greg Doucette specially flavored nuts, which you put in your mouth, when you need to buy that shit for $30, that xanthan gum for fucking $15, and all of these things, making just a couple servings of that food is absolutely going to fucking drain you. Well, at the same time, you could just be making, like I've discovered, like before, just chicken and rice. It's much better. And the next con is they set you up for failure because eating anabolic food, it literally like fries your tongue and brain, and you're unable to eat like normal foods because in a way these things is like, they're like kind of addicting the way that, I don't know what the fuck they put into it, but like you feel better eating a brownie and you can cope with it by saying it's healthy than that you would by eating like broccoli and rice, for example, right? So all I wanted to do is make protein brownies or protein mug cake. And I'd cope and I'd say, okay, this is healthy for me. And literally the only thing that was in there was like protein powder, which I already microwaved the fuck out of it. And then literally nothing else within that entire recipe of like 50 ingredients was healthy for me. And after a while, it's just not sustainable because one, they don't taste really that good. Two, they're expensive as fuck. Three, they take a lot of effort to make. And you won't be able to keep your calories low. Like that's the hard reality. You're gonna want these protein brownies and you're gonna overestimate thinking what the fuck you're putting into it. And the labels are gonna lie. And you won't be able to keep those calories low because you're addicted. You can't eat normal shit. You can only eat anabolic stuff. And before you know it, you're back at your starting weight again. I'm not even lying when I say that I used to do this. I've fallen for this exact cycle 3 times. And every time I knew that if I start eating my first anabolic meal, I'm going to fucking, yo-yo diet. So I'm going to spin my wheels. What do you know? The first time, doing super well in the cut, start an anabolic diet. Fucked. Second time, I knew, okay, if I eat this anabolic food, I already know it's fucked for me, but I'm going to try. Fucked again. Third time, not going to believe it, I got Greg Duchette's cookbook via, didn't really, have to pay for it. What do you think happened? I spun my fucking wheels. And the last thing, the last con, I want you to go to Greg Duchette's page and look at his anabolic cookbook. Just look at the price. I don't think I have to say anything. Just look at the price. That's literally the con. I don't have anything else to say about that. Here's some practical advice for you to, rehabilitate from this sickness. I'll call it an illness. So replace one anabolic meal a day with a normal meal until all of your meals are healthier options. This is, I think, the way that you should try to do it. Not replace like 5 meals immediately with healthy stuff. It's not sustainable. And the second one, preferably, if it's possible, refund so you get your money back. If not, just throw away the cookbooks immediately. You don't need them. You can give them to someone, but trust me, if you want to make progress, to improve your physique, anabolic cookbooks are not going to do it. There are some important links you can look at in the description. I've put them. Just go through them on your own pace. I'm Deenie. I want to help improve your life one level at a time. If you enjoyed this video, click on the subscribe and like and leave a meaningful comment. Goodbye.